Hi, y'all. It's Jeannie from Bushnell Unscripted. And today we are coming back together to work on our book Nook Rose Detective Agency, Part 2. Let's check out, as a reminder, where we are. So, this is what we've gotten done here. It's been quite an interesting build so far. That staircase was not my favorite thing, but it came out. I'd love to hear if you're working on this or if you've completed it. So that's where we're starting today. Although my stairs look a little crooked. All right. Let's find my tape. Here we are. We are in We're in step 6. Starting off strong, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to get my little box over here. And let's see where we're going today. All right. We need F3. Oh, good. That's the one that's falling right off. Okay. F3. Let's get out our little tools here. So we've got our assisted pickup and presser and our file. I've got some glue because this kit requires glue. So here we are. We need F3, G26, A8, and G27. G26 and G27. And then A8. A8. Okay. A8. This cannot be right. I think I grabbed the wrong one. This one's F2. All I saw was F3, but F3 is this one. Okie dokie. Got to say, we're starting off wrong. It's all right. It's all right. Coming back strong. Okay. Okie dokie. they have all of these insides poked out. I guess we can do that too. Well, maybe. Okay, all those pieces are properly marked on that side, so we didn't lose anything. And now we look like the book. Let us begin. Okay. A8, going straight in here for this step. It is tight. No glue required for that one. G26 and G27. You're going to go right in underneath these windows. Okay. G21. That's this window frame. Ooh. It's going to go here, so we need some glue. I love this glue. If y'all want a link to this, look in the description. It'll be there for you. Okay. And now we need F8. Sorry, I could push this up. F8 is a sign. That's this little 210B there. Okay. And that needs some glue. Starting out strong with the glue needs today. And G20 for the other side. Okay. G2. F17, H8, H8. Okay, so here is an F17 out of the piece that we took out. maybe sand that off a little bit. Okay. So there's F17 and then H8, and 2 of those. Okay, why am I missing this? Because it was on the bottom. All right, H8. 1 and 2. And G, G2, so that looks like we have 1, and then we put it over the other one. So we're going to use 2 G2s. Okay. So we're going to take our F17. That means a little bit. quite a bit of filing down. Almost, not quite. Almost. There we go. And same thing with the steps. The banister. Oofta, all of this. Okay. Okay. I know this is going to be a really pretty kit when it's done. When we get it done. Okay, that's in. Why do I think I'm done? I just need to know that if I think I'm done, there's more that needs to happen, right? Nope. Gotta say, so far, the favorite thing out of this kit is that little pusher placer thing. It's coming quite handy. Oh, much nicer. There we go. Okay. Again. At least that went on smoothly. And now we apply to our little door stop. Oh, don't break, please. I feel like you broke. Did you break? Maybe. I feel like, oops, I just dug my nail in there. I don't even have a nail. Careful, careful. Okay, Those are not in all the way. Oh yeah, I can really see on this side. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that weakness that I just made right there. It didn't snap all the way, but kind of looks like it wants to. We're just going to reinforce that with some glue. It's all good. We didn't lose it, but it's weak. All right, there we go. There we go. So that's the first part. Okay, let's bring out our previous build here. Now we get to put this here. There we go. Sorry about that. I had you on the wrong. So we've got to push it back a little bit to engage all of the parts. All right. That wasn't bad. That just slid on all of those bottom structures. All right. Looking good. Let's give that a zhuzh. That's pretty tight. Okay. Roll our shoulders back and take a breath. Grab our tea. All right, y'all. Insert to the end. Yep. Did that. Did that. Now we're on step 7. We need some small parts. So we're going to build a little window box. Okay. We need D. So we need D37. It's this little one. Okay, D37. D46. We need 2 of those. D40. Oh, no, you're staying there. Oh no. Hold on. My phone fell out. Gotta put that back in. It's gonna need 2 pieces. Okay. Where was I? Trying to push out D40. Got it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get D41 while we're here. That is flowers. And D42. And D48. Ooh. And D50. And D39. D44. D43. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we're going to start with D46, D40, D37, okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Like that, like that, like that. This goes in here. Nope. Yes. Yes. Like that. Not like that. Like that. Oh, okay. That's the shallow end where it actually fits better, but they're saying it goes in the bigger end. Okay. So that doesn't fit in there. So to do both bigger ends, one side, there we go. And then this connects them. Okay. Then we've got D41. It's going to go on top. Okay. Then this little part, D42, gets glued in front. Let's get rid of that little. So I'm going to put over the glue. And we're making a little 3D section, and it is trying to show you there is a little outline. Almost right there, you can see there's a little outline on that plant. Yes? There we go. Thank you. See the outline? That's where this little piece will go. So that's nice that they don't make us wonder. But there we go. Just make sure your first piece is down in there good. Okay. So then we got a little planter. We're going to leave that alone for a minute, and then we're going to come in here. It didn't pop out D47, D47, D45. Okay, D47. I gotta do some sanding now. Actually, it shows it going on to the front, doesn't it? There we go. And then it says D45 is to be installed in the front. Knocking my little plant every which way but loose. Okay. Okie dokie. So there's that one. Okay, one planter. Now D49, that's these two. D49. We've got D39. And then we need D38. Okay, so D49. We need that like that. need D38. The top. Okay. Then we need D43 to go on top of D44. I'm going to go ahead and put in D44. That goes in awesomely. Again, you've got the outline for your 3D little pop-up. Okay. D48. It's going to go on the back. Nope. D48 is the front. D50 is the back. Okay. There we go. Oops. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, no. We're bending that piece. There we go. My strength was bending that piece. All right. Okay, so now we got those two planters. It's a lot of effort for some planters. So let's bring them over to the house. This little guy is going here. So this one, make sure you put the flowers out. Why do I even just, we know, right? Okay. Not bad. Now we got a planter box there by the door. And we need to do the same thing with this one. Okay. So that one goes on that side of the door. a lot of real estate to push on here. There we go. And now we have our planter boxes in. Woohoo! Okay. So that's just showing to install them. And then ta-da! Step 8. We need C. We need C14 and C12. C14. Ooh, be careful with this one. There we go. C14. C12. C9 times 3. 1. 2. 3. C10. Okay. So here is C12. C14 supposed to fit like that. And then 3 of these C9s. 1, 2, 3, with a C10 that slides over the end. And there we go. So that's our little mailbox. Okay. So now we need a sticker. Paper 18. So that's right here. And that is going to wrap right around. Let's make sure we do it even here. So it's supposed to go not down here, but it should go right on that first lip there. Yep. And paper 9. There's an actual paper. Oops, sorry. And we're supposed to roll that up so that it looks like the newspaper was still delivered. Hello. Okay. And then we're supposed to just put that in the mailbox. I'm going to take my little Cricut tool here. Give that a better round on it. And I'll just put a little bit of glue. So we can glue it in the mailbox. Cute. Okay. You got to hang out there a minute. G6. These two end pieces. One, two. Then we need G13 and G14. So this is G14. And this is G13. Okay. So it says we take G6 and G6. And we put in G13 and then G14. Now, what is it telling us here? Short, long. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we'll start the back here. Yeah, it's a little easier if you do that instead. There we go. G12 is the back. The G12 has printed on it where there should be, it says a paper is going to sit. Okay. Okay, awesome. Now we need G12 for the letter. No. Paper 7. Here it is. G12, I was still looking at the back of the, G12 is the back of the bench. Here's the letter you need. Okay. Step 10, we're going to install the bench and the mailbox. The mailbox goes here. Yep. Oh, cute. Nice. And the bench goes here. Okay. There you go. The bench feet are flush. We've installed our little mailbox. Cute. Although I didn't know, I should have turned the paper a little bit. Okay, so let's do one more step here. We will do step number 11, and we will put the box of tools and papers on the bench. So let's do that, and that'll be all that we'll do for this episode. So we need 2 F11s into an F12. Two F11s into F12. Okay. We're going to need, well, let's go ahead and do that. So So here's the F12. Make sure. Okay. Well, we've got that. And then we need an F10. Goes right on here. And then we need an F9. And we'll be gluing that. Letting my glue dry out. There you go. I know, it's a lot of glue. I went a little crazy. Take this and put that on there. And then we need F13 for the bottom. Also glue. Isn't that cute? Got a little, make it a little briefcase. Okay. Now we need paper 16. Paper 16. What do we do with all those? There's one. Yes. And we're going to put this little dude back here. Okay. We need D31. 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 D21. And D27. My washi tape is covering it. Okay. D27. It's these bottles. Okay. And so we're just gonna put them in our little suitcase here. Briefcase, excuse me. One bottle. Two bottles. And then that's got a little bring in. Got a little burr on it. It's a little bottle. Boy, today has been messy with all this sanding. Oops. But here we are. I like these just a little askew. I'm going to be able to see that there's a few things in here. A little glue on the bottom. And we can move things around. If I could show you what I'm doing, it'd be helpful, huh? Another little bottle. And then they want the pipe. And don't forget his magnifier, but magnifying glass. We're going to put a little bit of glue on that. Oh my gosh, Jeannie. Okay. So we're going to put the magnifying glass at the back. And we're not going to knock over the pipe. We're going to put a little bit more glue because that wasn't enough. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there we have our little briefcase full of some stuff. Go back a little bit more. Fill in there. It's okay, my glue dries clear. We've got some bottles. We've got his pipe, the letter back there, and the magnifying glass. Now it says it wants paper 15. Looks like we do 2 of those. And we're going to put them wherever we like. And we're going to put them on the bench here, which you cannot see yet. Oh, yeah, you can. I'm going to put mine right there. And then we're going to put that there. Now it doesn't say to glue. You know what might be kind of fun? What if we put Velcro there? Or hook and loop tape. So then if you ever wanted to, you could just take that off. I think that's what I'm going to do. Why not? Let me get a piece. Okay, so I have this bag of, sorry. Circles here because I use them for other things. These are, well, they are perforated, but just the, there we go. So that comes out. But that one, these, but those aren't. That's bizarre. Okay. So basically, we just need a little bit, right? So, how about half of that? That'll work. Okay. Put my pin back in my glue. All right, so I used half of that circle. I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to take the other side. And we're going to cut half of that. Oh, my pipe is not ready to be removed. Get back there. We're going to align our two pieces and set that down on our bench as we do. And I kind of need to hold it because it's still trying to, hasn't adhered. There we go. So now we have a piece. Now we have a movable piece. If we, for whatever reason, and I don't know that I want to, but maybe I want to come in here, take that off, and be able to look at our little briefcase up close and personal. Then I can. That hook and loop tape is nice and strong. It's not, I don't have little fingers touching my displays, so this will be fine for me. And like I said, when I want to see it, of course I just dumped it off because I need to be able to use both hands. Oh, this reminds me. I think I want to put some glue on that. The back here. Okay. Man, this pipe. There. Yeah, definitely go that piece. All right, so there is our little briefcase. I love it. Can take it off as at will with the hook and loop tape. Okay, that was just something fun. And I'm going to leave this extra half in here because I don't know when we might need it. So that concludes step 11. We've put our paper down, we put our little briefcase, and now we need our tape that tells us where we will start again. We will be on step 12. Lots of filing, but very cute. We got quite a bit done at the front of the building. Windows framed out, some flower boxes, a mailbox, and a bench with some letters and a toolkit. Yeah. Coming together. I'm liking how it's looking. All right, y'all. That's what I've got for you today. Thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying this build. I feel like I hold my breath through this whole but that's the way it goes. Until next time, please keep love and kindness on repeat, and I'll catch you for part 3 of the book Nook build of Rose Detective Agency. Goodbye.